Hi everyone, and welcome to an episode of Jabba in the Hut. In the Hut. Hiya. Just had a wee bit Tourette's there. Anyway, yeah. Hi. How you doing? I'm sorry I've not been here with you, talking to you, or anything like that. I've just been, I've just been basically just chilling out, just a wee bit. You know what I mean? Like I've been just working away. I've been exercising more. It's been great. It's been fantastic, and I've just kind of just chilled and relaxed and just taken my time over these things, because I understand that sometimes I can just do loads and loads of videos in the one day, and obviously be drinking and just do these obviously pished. But at the end of the day, today I'm no bad. I've only had 2 beers. And then I've decided, yeah, why not come on and do a video? So yeah, this is basically a film review on the movie that I watched last night, which is called Poor Things. Yes, my friends, I watched it. It's on Disney Plus right now, so if you basically want to, if you're not doing anything and you're just sitting in your house and you're not going to any nights out or anything like that, then basically just get it on. I thought it was quite a good and funny movie. You know, if you don't want to hear any spoilers about it, then obviously don't listen to this video, because you might want to watch it. So yeah, obviously Emma Stone's in it. You've got William Dafoe, and you've also got Mark Ruffalo that's in it as well. It's just a brilliant cast of actors. The 3 actors are actually quite good in it. But yeah, sorry, I thought I'd just seen something go past my window there. I'm very, very paranoid. It's like I'm in the Twilight Zone and there's something on the wing. Anyway, blah 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 blah. So Mark Ruffalo, Emma Stone, and William Dafoe, 3 great actors and actresses that are in this. And I have to say that the film was actually quite good. I quite enjoyed all the. I don't really enjoy artsy fartsy films, to be honest. But this was like an artsy fartsy kind of comedy. It was very much like that Anderson guy that does Paul Thomas Anderson, I think it is, that does all like the Life Aquatic kind of stuff. It was kind of for me. I kind of thought it was kind of like that, but it ended up actually quite a good film. Like the cinematography and the camera work actually generally worked. I thought so. Coming away from this movie, I generally enjoyed it. So yeah, the basis of the movie is that Emma Stone is right. She's in a relationship. Right, you don't know this, obviously. She's in a relationship that goes really, really bad, and she doesn't want to be with the person. So what happens is she ends up falling pregnant with the guy. The guy is so bad that she doesn't want to be with him. So she goes and she basically commits suicide by jumping off the end of a building and into the ocean. So yeah, she ends up committing suicide, but she's still got a little bit of life in her. So what happens is she's obviously pregnant with a kid. She's fully pregnant. The baby's about to burst, but she can't fathom this kid coming into the world under the guy that's basically that the baby's gonna end up with. You know what I mean? So what happens is William Dafoe finds her, basically operates on it, because he's kind of like a mad scientist, but it's kind of like a Frankenstein kind of thing. So he's got like a mad face that's going on, and he's just absolutely brilliant. I think he's doing like an Irish or a Scottish accent in it. I don't know, I really couldn't make out the accents that he was doing, but still a fantastic actor. He's one of my favourite actors in the world, probably. So the moral of the story is, what he does is he puts the baby that she's got. He takes the brain of that baby and puts it in Emma Stone, who's obviously playing Bella. So, again, I keep saying obviously. You've not seen it yet. Why do I keep saying obviously? Sorry if that's annoying you. Sorry for saying sorry. So basically, he takes the brain and he puts it in Bella, right, in the back of her head. And then he electrocutes her and she comes back to life. But as she comes back to life, she's basically got the brain of a baby. Now, don't ask me any questions on how that happens because I wasn't thinking that much about it. I just thought, this is some fucked up shit. So I was like, right, okay. So she gets to that point and it shows you, like, obviously the evolution of what she goes through. So at the start, it's cut in black and white, very noir kind of stuff, and it's cool. It's actually really, really cool. Again, I'm not into this artsy-fartsy stuff, but at the same time, it kind of worked a little bit because, you know, it was like a mad horror film that I was watching, but it was a comedy. So anyway, yeah, it gets to a point where obviously Emma Thompson is going about, she's acting like a like really, really immature, like she doesn't know what she's doing in that, she's smashing plates, she's learning her words and stuff like that kind of thing. And then the evolution comes down to the fact that she starts to realise things about her body and what's going on there. You know, she realises she's got boobs, she realises she's got a bum, she realises she's got a tongue. I know I've went completely down. And she also realises that she has a vagina. So it's one of those things that she starts to adventure with it. She starts to think to herself, well, you know, what's this feeling that I'm getting? What's this sensation? So basically the film, at that point, the guy, I can't remember the actor's name that's in it, but he's very hairy face, basically just a beard head. And he's the William Dafoe comes up to the guy and he says, look, listen, you need to marry her. And that's what's going to happen. So he falls in love with her and she basically goes, well, that's great. I mean, I love you too. But I need to find out what's going on with my body. You know, like, I mean, this is here. And I'm ravenous with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm ready to go out there and I'm ready to tour the town. So basically, that's when Mark Ruffalo comes into it. And he's like the wee, sneaky, kind of sexual guy. And he sees that, you know, she's flatting about and she makes a deal. He makes a deal with, obviously, William Dafoe, signs a paper and stuff like that. And then he goes, and then it gets a wee bit pervy, to be honest, with Mark Ruffalo's character. Because obviously, still in that frame of mind, there's the brain of an infant in Bella's head. And she still doesn't quite understand the facts of, no, you shouldn't go away with him or you shouldn't do that. But then again, she's an adult woman. It's an adult woman's body that the brain is in. So he doesn't realise that. And he basically sees a woman that is... he basically sees a woman in front of him. And he's basically like, you'll do. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. So he takes her away and they go touring and they do nothing, but there's just nothing but sex scenes in it for that, literally. I think there's like an hour. Emma Stone, how do I say this? Basically getting pumped. She gets pumped so much in this film. She gets pumped so much that she actually ends up annoying Mark Ruffalo's character and making him crazy, and she ends up fucking off and becoming a mad whore. Like an actual whore. But they end up in Paris. So they end up going all over the world. And Mark Ruffalo ends up going crazy and mental. And then it comes to a point where obviously William Dafoe isn't well. So what happens is Bella, Emma Stone, goes back. She is now fully acknowledged in the world and what is happening because she's been through all these experiences. She knows men, she knows what they can do, she knows what they're like, that kind of thing. And this is the way the story goes for the film. It basically says that okay, women need to go and experience things in order to realise what they really want. And in a way, okay, all of the stuff that came mashed in and it was fucked. It was absolutely messed up. But it was, in a way, it was funny because Emma Stone made it funny. I think Emma Stone is an amazing actress. She's really, really good. And that is the reason why she's won a Golden Globe and I think an Oscar. I think she'll win an Oscar for this film, actually. If it's not that, it'll be Oppenheimer that wins everything, you know what I mean, or Emily Blunt, which is deserved as well, because Emily Blunt is a great actress as well. But I just think Emma Stone did a bit more to deserve an award in this film, and I think it should generally go to her if the Oscars come up. I think it's this weekend. I'm not too sure. I'm not really into the Oscars anymore because of all the politics, and you know, I think they're a bit. I think they're a bit fixed a wee bit, you know what I mean, to make things relevant and all that kind of thing. Yeah. Sorry, I've just had a text message from Missy saying the Wayne's asleep. So, yes, the job is done. So yeah, that's not a job like, you know, like we've physically put him to sleep. He's generally knackered. He went swimming this morning, and then he went to a party, so he's absolutely knackered. And I came out to the hut to watch the Arsenal game because I like the football. I like the football. We all know that anyway because of all the other videos I've done. Pish posh. So yeah, where was I? Yeah, so it gets to the point where obviously she comes back. Her father's now passing away. She gets married to the guy that William Dafoe hired to do research on her and help her through things. And she's fully acknowledged in the world. Suddenly, the old relationship comes back into it and calls her by a different name. I think it was Victoria or something like that. Anyway, so basically she says, right, okay. He shows up at her wedding and says, "You are my wife." So she basically goes, "Okay, that's fine." She says, "I'll go with you. I want her. I'll go with you. I'll see what you're like." So she goes with him. Turns out to be an absolute bastard. Absolute bastard. You know, he is just so mean. And he's crazy. And the way he threatens people is with a gun. He sticks a gun in your face and says, "Do it, or I'll shoot you." And he's just a guy. He's just a general. That's basically went mental. So anyway, long story short, Bella ends up shooting him. He ends up bleeding, but he takes her to obviously her dad's, who he's dead now. So basically, she takes him to her dad's laboratory, fixes him up, but instead of putting his normal brain in him, he takes his brain out and puts a goat's brain in. So he's walking about the garden, eating grass, you know what I mean, all that kind of thing. She's now married to the guy that came to do the research on her, and you know, they live happily ever after. And it's just a good film. It's okay. It is a wee bit artsy fartsy, but like I said before, I genuinely enjoyed it. I thought it was quite funny. And if you're watching it, generally don't watch it in front of children, because at the end of the day, there is a lot of sex scenes in it. And you know, in all fairness to Emma Stone, the sex scenes that she does, it's great acting as well. She's just a fantastic actress. So yeah, that is my review of Poor Things. If you have watched it and you agree with me, then please leave me a wee comment. If you've not watched it and you've listened to all this, then, you know, even though I've told you the spoilers, I would just basically go and watch it anyway. You know, don't be watching it because you think it's Basic Instinct. It's no Basic Instinct. Don't be watching it because you think it's 9.5 weeks. It's no 9.5 weeks. And don't be going to watch it because you think it's Sliver. Because it's no Sliver. It's Poor Things. It's basically a horror movie that's been made into a comedy. It's been made into a psychological whirlwind of, oh my god, that makes actual sense. Thank you. And thank you for watching. And I'm sorry if I've not been around, and I'm sorry if you've missed my wee face. Alright? But remember, doing something means everything. And you're great. And whatever you're doing is great. And you know, if you're going for a rough time, just get up and do something, because it makes you feel so much better. If you're stuck in your house, just go a walk. You know what I mean? Like, you know, just do stuff. You know, clean the house, or clean your mom's house, clean your dad's house, whenever you're staying, just do it. You know what I mean? Like, don't be sitting about moping and growing about how shite your life is, because the main thing is you've got arms and you've got legs. You know what I mean? Think about all the people that don't have any arms and any legs out there. They can't do anything. You know what I mean? They can't do anything. So think yourself lucky. Anyway, if this has annoyed you with my last comments, I apologise, and I just hope you're well. Alright, anyway, I'll see you later, and I'm out. Where's my wee thing? Oh, I've chucked it. Oh well, no, it's there. Right, I'll see you later. Bye!